evening, Astrid.
Good evening, teacher.
Hi, teacher.
How do you
Hi,
feel?
Annabelle. I'm very well. Long time no see in class. Annabelle, good evening. How are you, Annabelle? Are you there?
Yes, I'm here, teacher. Today I worked a lot, teacher, and I arrived now.
From work. But I thought
Yes.
you worked at home. Do you have a local or something?
What is a local, teacher?
A local like a place, you know,
Ah, okay. Yes.
like a booth.
Yes.
All right, okay. And you are the boss. Are you the boss?
Hello.
Hi. Yes, I'm here. Are you the boss there? Ranisa, good evening.
Um, Sometimes I work with another girls or only.
Okay. But you were with a girl, but the question is, are you the boss there? You are the person who, like the principal? Are you the
I'm the
chief?
boss, teacher.
Oh, you're the boss. That's good.
But
An interpreter.
sometimes I work with um, another girls.
And she's, let's
Me,
say,
yes,
she's your
me.
assistant or your partner.
Assistant, assistant.
Great. Huh? Nice. Alex, thank you for that. Alex, good evening. How are you doing?
Hi, good evening.
Well, welcome to the class today. Renisa, welcome. How do you feel today?
Teacher, my day was good.
Oh, your day was good. That's nice. I came from work. I'm here. I'm a little tired, but I'm okay. So, guys, remember that for today we have some vocabulary and a conversation to practice. It's about a job interview. Let's see. Alex, are you speaking? Oh, yes, Renisa, it was your microphone that was making this noise. Well, remember, guys, that I posted an exercise on the platform that is on the module that is called, let me see, what is the module? Looking for a job. It is a module that is called Looking for a Job. There you have an exercise that I posted. Um, is for you to complete some sentences, marking them true, false, or no information. And there is a reading. So you have to read the reading and then, let's see, let me share it so I can show you. We're gonna start working and using the platform a lot more than before because I think it's time for us to continue, to start the year very seriously. So if you see my screen, this is the module, looking for a job. And as you see in the introduction, in this module, we will see content related to the process many people go through when they are trying to find a job. And we're going to see other things related to finding jobs and to jobs itself. We have this reading. That's for you just to check. You can listen to the reading. We have seen this. So after you read the text that is in here, you read, you can listen to it, if you play here, you will be able to hear the listening of this text. After you read and listen, you have this exercise to complete. So you go here where it says answer the questions, and you will be able to complete this sentence. Okay? Today, we're going to see a lot of some vocabularies and also a little conversation about finding jobs. So let me pick up the conversation. And by the way, guys, you see that the homework that I posted for Friday, the presentation, that's gonna be for next Wednesday, because Friday is a holiday and Monday is a holiday too. Friday, we're celebrating the Virgin of Altagracias Day. That's a holiday. And people, I mean, we don't work on that day. And Monday is gonna be celebrating Duarte's Day. That'll be for Monday. So let's we're not gonna have classes on Friday and Monday, unfortunately. So the presentation is going to be for Wednesday. So here we have, let's talk about this, let's gonna see this conversation. Let's see, I'm just, okay. Here is the conversation. We'll have an exercise before we start with the conversation. Look at this exercise here on top. We are going to see these phrases here, and we're going to decide what person it says these expressions. We have an interviewer and a job applicant. An interviewer, listen the pronunciation, interviewer. An interviewer is a person who makes an interview for a job. So, what is interview? Interview is just a process when a person asks question for evaluating someone that's looking for a job. So, human resources, let me just write a couple of words here. For you. Some new words, maybe no, new words. We have interview, interviewer. So, and also, let's see, interview, interviewer, human resources, or HR. So, they usually put it like this, HHRR. Interview, it's entrevista in Spanish. So, if interview is entrevista, what is the meaning of interviewer? Can you tell me what interviewer mean? You can raise a hand or just say it. Astrid, what is the meaning of interviewer?
Entrevistador
Yes, great, thank you.
o reclutador,
Interviewer
que
is
vendría siendo lo
entrevistador.
mismo.
Well, not necessarily. Reclutador in English is recruiter.
Okay.
Recruiter. Because it's
But
different. A recruiter, yes. Go
no,
ahead.
iba a decirte que hacen la misma función. O sea, el
Yep.
reclutador se encarga de hacer las entrevistas.
Not that much. The recruiter is the person that evaluates the profile and picks the person. So the recruiter calls the person that's interested and sets the interview. Like let's say, okay, we have the word set. He set up the interview. Set or set up means organizar, agendar, arreglar. So the recruiter calls the candidate, some new words, candidate. The recruiter calls the candidate, makes a couple of questions, and set up the interview, right? But the interviewer receives the candidate, and then they ask more different questions. So they have similar roles, very similar roles, but not the same. ¿Ok? Tienen roles similares, pero no son lo mismo. Son muy parecidos, pero no son lo mismo. El recruiter, el reclutador, so, como le mencionaba, es quien contacta, right? Evalúa el perfil, he evaluates the profile, and calls the candidate. Contacta al candidato, hace una primera evaluación. Now, the interviewer, el entrevistador, the interviewer, es quien recibe ya al candidato que fue contactado y le hace entonces la entrevista. So, let's say the interviewer is the person that gets the talent. Es el interviewer es la persona como que evalúa y elige el talento, diría yo, a la persona que podría calificar. So, son muy parecidos porque tienen funciones muy similares, but they are different. And that is why they have different positions. Recruiter, interviewer. So, but that's good. Thanks for bringing that up. That's Astrid. Thank you for bringing that up. I saw that somebody wrote a message. I don't find the chat. Oh, here it is. Oh, that's was it right, Nisa, asking for the capture? Astrid, thank you very much for sharing. Thank you very much for sharing the capture. So, interviewer, recruiter. Somebody was calling? Oh, no, that's not. Give me just a moment. Okay, we're back here. So, the candidate or job applicant is the person that is then asking for the job. Also, another word is application, a new word, and apply. Those are words that are related to jobs. Application, okay, application, a pesar de que ustedes pueden decir, bueno, application es aplicación, but when it comes to jobs, cuando se trata de trabajos, application means solicitud, application. And apply is aplicar, but apply is also solicitar. So I applied for a job, solicité un trabajo. And the human resources or HR is recursos humanos. So these are words related to jobs. In this little conversation, we have some phrases here, and we need to decide which is the one that says this sentence, either the interviewer or a job applicant. The first expression, the first sentence is this one. Please have a seat. Who says that? An interviewer or a job applicant? And you can say that, you know, you don't need to raise the hand. You can just unmute and say what you think. Interviewer or job applicant. It's an open participation exercise. Who says that? Interviewer or job applicant? Hello.
Teacher, repeat again, please.
Oh, okay, good. The question is, look at this, all these expressions. Please have a seat. Tell me a little about yourself, and so on. All these expressions. The question is, who says each expression? For example, the first one says, please have a seat. What person does say this? Is it an interviewer or a job applicant? What person say, please have a seat? So who says that? That is the question. Who say, please have a seat?
Teacher, ¿es levantando la mano o abrimos los micrófonos y hablamos?
Please, Astrid, speak in English. Yeah, that is an open participation exercise. So you can just unmute and say it. Who says that? An interviewer or a job applicant? Please have a seat. Annabelle, you raise the hand. Do you have a question?
Is not the interview, is the another, what is teacher?
The job applicant.
The job applicant, teacher.
Okay, so let's say, Astrid, you want to say something?
Yes, I want to say it's an interviewer, teacher.
Okay, it's an interviewer. Then Annabelle says it's the job applicant. Alex and Renisa, what do you say?
This interview, teacher.
Interviewer. Alex, what do you say? Alex is not speaking. So, Annabelle, imagine that you are the job applicant. You are looking for a job. I am the interviewer. I am the person that's offering the job. Who say, please have a seat? You or me? Annabelle. Hello, Annabelle? Unmute and tell me. Hello, Annabelle, are you there?
Teacher, excuse me. I think maybe Annabelle doesn't understand the question,
Okay,
the
yes. Right.
sentences.
Okay, thank you. So, Annabelle, I need to hear you. So, imagine that you, Annabelle, you are a job applicant and I am an interviewer. Now, this sentence, please have a seat, it's like sit down. Have a seat is like, please sit down, but it's more polite. Who say that? You, the job applicant, Annabelle, or me, the interviewer?
You, teacher.
Okay, so is the interviewer, is not the job applicant, because
Yes.
the job applicant is the person that is visiting let's say the company. I am the interviewer, the person who works for the company. So it is indeed an interviewer. Second sentence. Everybody can participate, please. Tell me a little about yourself. Who says that? An interviewer or a job applicant? Tell me a little about yourself.
An interviewer teacher.
An
An
interviewer.
interview teacher.
Okay, an interviewer. An interviewer. Viewer. Alex and Renisa, please, I need to hear you. Well, they are taking too long. Let's see.
Job
Yeah,
applicant, teacher.
the job applicant, she say, okay, so tell me a little about yourself. The one that says this is the interviewer, an interviewer. Tell me a little about yourself. It's like, hábleme un poco de usted. So it's not the job applicant, it's the interviewer because this is the person that wants to know. Third sentence says, why do you think you will be a good sales assistant? Why do you think you'll be a good sales assistant? Who says that? An interviewer or a job applicant?
An interviewer teacher.
Interviewer says, Astrid, Annabelle, Alex, Renisa. What do you think?
Me, an interviewer teacher.
An interviewer, she says. Alex and Renisa, I don't hear you. Okay, this is taking time. Alex is not speaking. So the right answer is an interviewer. Very good, an interviewer. Number 4 goes, well, I think I'm hardworking and honest. Who says that? An interviewer or a job applicant?
The job
A job
applicant teacher.
applicant teacher.
Job applicant. That's what we got. Okay, Alex and Rainisa, please, catch up. You can participate as well. And this is correct. The job applicant say that. Yes, Alex? Okay, that's Astrid has the cough, I guess. Number 5 says, do you have any experience in this type of work? Who said that? An interviewer or a job applicant?
An interviewer teacher.
An interview teacher.
An interviewer. Annabelle, the pronunciation, interviewer. Well, Alex and Renisa keeping silence. You have to speak as well. And that's correct. An interviewer says that. Number 6 says, here's the letter of recommendation. Here's the letter of recommendation. Who said that? An interviewer or a job applicant?
A
The
job
job
applicant
applicant
teacher.
Good. That's correct. A job applicant. Number 7. Who says that? I can start immediately. I can start immediately. Who says that? An interviewer or a job applicant?
The
job
job
applicant.
applicant teacher.
That's correct. And the last one. Thank you very much for your time. Who says that? An interviewer or a job applicant?
A job applicant.
The job applicant teacher.
This one is the job applicant and the interviewer. Oh, well, we'll say both of them. According to the conversation, the job interviewer is the one who says that. Sorry, the job applicant. I thought it would be the interviewer, honestly, but I was mistaken. Excellent. Good for you. So now we have here the conversation. Look at the conversation, listen, and then we will proceed. Listen to this little conversation.
Good morning. I'm Simon Jones. Nice to meet you, Simon. Please have a seat.
Thank you.
So, Simon, tell me a little about yourself.
Well, I'm 18 years old, I'm a student, and I'm looking for a part-time job to help pay for college.
I see. Why do you think you'll be a good sales assistant?
Well, I think I'm hardworking and honest. People also say I'm friendly and helpful.
Do you have any experience in this type of work?
Yes, I worked in a surf shop last summer. Here's a letter of recommendation.
Oh, that's great. If we offer you the job, when can you start?
I can start immediately.
Okay, Simon, I think that's all I need to know. I'll be in touch.
Thank you very much for your time.
Good. So, guys, one last thing to pick up from here, from this, is the word hardworking. Just in case you didn't know that, hardworking means trabajador, right? Hardworking. I am a hardworking person means soy una persona trabajadora, right? Hardworking. If you say he is a very hardworking person, él es una persona muy trabajadora. Okay? Hardworking. So when he says, well, I think I'm hardworking and honest. So it means, yo creo que soy trabajador y honesto. Hardworking. Okay? And this expression, I'll be in touch. I'll be in touch means estaré en contacto. I'll be in touch. That is like when they say, I will call you later. It's like, I will call you later. Es como decir, te llamaré más adelante o te contactaré. I'll be in touch. Estaré en contacto. Now, guys, let's go to read this conversation, and let's have Annabelle and Astrid, because they're very active, to read the conversation. And after them, we will have Alex and Rainisa, please, to read the conversation. So, Annabelle, who do you want to be, the job applicant or the interviewer?
The job applicant, or I don't know, teacher. It's the same.
Well, it's not the same. One is the interviewer and the other one is the job applicant. Okay, Astrid, who would you like to be? The job interviewer or the applicant?
The job applicant.
Okay, so Annabelle, then you start. You'll be the first person. Okay, so
Okay. Yes.
you will be then Mr. Andrews, and Astrid, you're gonna be Simon.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Good morning.
Okay. No, Annabelle, I'm the first person.
Yes.
I'm
You are
Simon.
You
Mr.
are.
Andrews. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Good morning. I'm Simon Jones.
Nice to meet you, Simon. Please have I seat? Okay.
Thank you.
Yes, have a
Please
seat.
have a seat.
Have a
Yeah,
seat.
have a seat.
Thank you.
Okay. So, Simon, tell me a little about yourself.
Well, I'm 18 years old. I'm a student and I'm looking for a part-time job to help pay for college.
I see. What do you think you'll be good sales assistant?
Well, I think I'm hardworking and honest. People also say I'm friendly and helpful.
Do you have any experience in this type of work?
Yes, I work in a surf shop last summer. Here's a letter of recommendation.
Oh, that's great. If we offer you the job, okay, when can you start?
I can start immediately.
Okay, Simon. I think that all I need to know. I've been in touch.
Thank you very much for your time. That's it,
Excellent,
teacher.
both of you. Great, excellent. Very good reading. Only one thing, Annabelle, this last sentence. I think that's all. All. I think that's all I need to know. All. Great. And Astrid, the letter H in English sometimes is mute, like in Spanish. So, in here, if you can see, I don't know if you can see the mouse. If you can see the mouse that's moving, here, when Simon says, well, I think I'm hardworking, so hardworking and honest. In this word honest, the letter H is mute. Honest. People also say I'm friendly and helpful, so it's not mute. For your knowledge, guys, letter H in English sometimes is mute like in Spanish. So, la letra H en inglés algunas veces es pues muda como en español. Honest is an example of that. Another example of that is our, right? Our, honest. Though in those words, the letter H is mute. Our, honest. But in other words, it is not mute, like hardworking, helpful, right? So be aware of that. Alex and Renisa, can you hear me?
Yes, teacher, hear me.
Yeah, oh, yeah, Renisa. So you say, yes, teacher, I hear you. Okay? You say, yes, I hear you.
Yes, teacher, I hear you.
Exactly. Because I say, can you hear me? ¿Pueden oírme? I say, yes, I hear you. Sí, le escucho. Sí, te escucho. Yes, I can hear you. Sí, puedo escucharte o puedo oírte. Alex, can you hear me? Please confirm. Alex, can you hear me? Well, apparently Alex is not able to hear me. So let's practice the conversation again. Rainisa, who wants to go with Rainisa? Annabelle or Asti? Any of you? The first one who raised the hand. The first one to raise the hand will go with Rainisa. Who will want to go?
Me,
Me,
Simon,
teacher, inside.
teacher.
Okay, so Annabelle was first. Annabelle, you go with Rainisa. Rainisa, pick a person. Who do you want to be? The interviewer or the job applicant? Rainisa.
Just applicant, teacher.
Okay, you'll be the job applicant. Now this time, Annabelle, you're gonna be then the same, Mr. Andrews. Begin, Rainisa, you start. You start, Rainisa.
Ah,
Vanessa.
good morning. I am Simon Jones.
Nice to meet you, Simon. Please have a seat.
Thank you.
So, Simon, tell me a little about yourself.
Well, I am I am 20 years old. I am studying. I am looking for a part-time job to help pay for college.
I see. Why do you think you'll be a good sales assistant?
Well, I think I am hardworking and honest. People also say I am friendly and helpful.
Do you have any experience in this type of work?
Yes, I worked in a source shop last summer. Here is a little of recommendation.
Oh, that's great. If we offer you the job, when can you start?
I can start immediately.
Okay, Simon. I think
That's all.
oh, I think that's all I need to know. I be in the toast.
Thank you very much for your time. That's
Very, very well. Excellent. Excellent. Annabelle, I'll be in touch, not in the touch. Okay, I'll be in touch. And Renicia, I can start immediately, right? Immediately. Immediately. That's the pronunciation. Immediately. I can start immediately. Very good. And oh, and Annabelle, sales assistant, not sales, it's sales. Sales assistant. Very good. So let's see. That is the conversation we saw. Now, about this conversation, guys. Look, what expressions in the conversation have this meaning, the same meaning? What expression in the conversation is equal to sit down, please? What expression is like sit down, please? In this case,
Please have a
let's
seat,
raise a hand.
teacher.
Okay, good. Yes, that's right, Annabelle. Please have a seat. For the remaining four, sorry, one, two, three, and four, you can raise a hand to see if we get it. So that's correct. Please have a seat. Number two, please raise a hand. What sentence in the conversation is equal to I'd like to find about, so I'd like to find out about you. What expression in the conversation equals to, is equal to I'd like to find out about you. I'd like to find out about you. You can raise the hand and let me know what you think. Very quick.
Teacher, repeat again.
Okay?
Mhm.
It's like finding sentences in the conversation, in dialogue, that have the same meaning. So, sit down equals to please have a seat. Sit down, please. Please have a seat. In the conversation, what sentence is equal to I would like to find out about you? Okay? The number three, what sentence or what expression is equal to I understand? And what sentence or expression in the conversation is equal to you will hear from me? What are sentences or expressions are equal to this? You can raise a hand and tell me what you got. One, number two, three, or four, whatever. Tell me the first you get and raise the hand and let me know. Astrid, go ahead, tell me. Which one you got, Astrid?
Teacher, the number two, I think is and the one, two, three, four. The second four, teacher, Miss Andrews. So Salma, tell me a little about yourself.
Yeah. Tell me a little about yourself. That's the one. Very good. Here it is. Tell me a little about yourself equals to I'd like to find out about you. Remember that find out is like discover or investigate, okay? Find out es como descubrir or investigar, right? Or darse cuenta. So, I'd like to find out about yourself. Find out about you means me gustaría pues descubrir o conocer sobre ti. Se podría traducir de esa manera. Okay? So it's equal. Thank you, Astrid. Number 3 and 4. Please raise the hand and let me know if you get it. What sentence is equal? Astrid, your hand is up. Do you have number 3 or 4? Annabelle, if you get one, you can raise the hand. Renisa, you too. And Alex as well. So you got number 3 or 4, and Astrid, because I see your hand is up.
Yes, number 3, teacher. So I think is I see. The second, the Miss Andrews. This is
The
1, 2,
third
3, 4,
of Mr.
5,
Andrews.
6.
Yes. I see.
Yes, I see.
Yes.
I
I see
see.
is like saying I understand. I see. It's like I
Or,
understand. It's like when we say in Spanish.
teacher,
Yes. Yeah.
can I say this? I got.
I got it.
I got it. Okay, I got it.
Yes, that's correct. You can say I got it, but in the conversation, we don't have I got it. Right? I understand. You can say I get that, I get it, or I see. I see is like when we say in Spanish, ya veo. Right? Es como decimos en español, ya veo.
Yes, I
Somebody
know,
tells
teacher.
you this.
I know.
Yes. So that's other way to say I understand. So number 4. Annabelle, where are you? Rainisa, Alex. You will hear from me. What is the sentence that is equal to that? You will hear from me. You will hear. Remember that hear is oír. You'll hear from me. So it means like oirás de mí. You will hear from me. Which expression is the same in the conversation? Very quick. Okay, Astrid, raise the hand again. Astrid is on fire today. Tell me, Astrid, what you got?
I will be in touch, teacher.
That's correct. I'll be in touch. Right? So I'll be in touch. Estaré en contacto. You will hear from me. Oirás de mí. So, son expresiones que son equivalentes. Right? I'll be in touch. You'll hear from me. So, pueden utilizar cualquiera de las dos en esos casos. So, usted le puede decir a una persona, sit down, please, or please have a seat. You can tell a person, tell me a little about yourself, or you can say, I'd like to find out about you. Right? You can tell a person, I see, or I understand, or I get it. I get it, I get that, I understand. And so and so. So that's the conversation. Now, well, let me skip that and go straight to some vocabulary that I need to show you. And they're here, what it is. No, it is. This is the one. So guys, look at this phrasal verbs. You can copy them if you want. That's not a bad idea because that we're learning more and more phrasal verbs. Remember that phrasal verbs? Annabelle, what happened? You got kicked out. Okay, look at these phrasal verbs. You can copy them if you want. All these are phrasal verbs with the verb break and bring. You know that break is romper, bring is traer, but these are phrasal verbs. We have the first one, which
I'm
is
back
break down. Yes, I saw your back, Annabelle.
because I was looking on the screen, teacher, como black.
Oh, okay, I understand. I get it.
Yes.
Welcome back. So, see here. You know that break is romper, bring is traer. But these phrasal verbs mean something different. So we have break down. Break down is like stop working or lose control of feelings. That's breakdown. Okay? So if you say, my car broke down, it means my car stopped working. Now, if you say, for example, my sister broke down, my sister lost control of the feelings. So, okay? Now we have break in. Break in is to enter by force. Equals like break into a building. So breaking, enter by force. So es entrar a la fuerza is, I don't know, I don't remember how to say that in Spanish. Se me olvidó cómo decirlo en español, but you know, right? Break in, entrar a la fuerza. Break out. Break out is to begin suddenly or escape. Begin suddenly means comenzar de repente. That's break out. For example, a storm or a war. And escape, break out. And we have break off. Break off, which is like break a piece from something. Break off, break a piece of from something. Romper o partir un pedazo de algo. That's break off. Now we bring. We have bring about. Bring about, which is cause to happen. Bring about is so like provocar que suceda. Hacer que algo suceda is like bring about. Bring, SB is somebody, right? So la letra SB, SB es la forma corta de somebody. SB, somebody. Let me write that for you too. In the new words list. SB equals somebody. SB equals somebody. So here we have bring somebody around. It means regain consciousness, persuade. So bring somebody about is like regain consciousness. It means traer a conciencia or concientizar. Or persuade, which is persuadir. That is bring somebody about. A propósito, ese SB que está ahí en el centro, eso indica que ese phrasal verb siempre se usará así. Bring y luego la persona around. For example, if you want to say that you persuaded, si quiere decir que usted persuadió a alguien, let's say, persuadió a su amigo para algo, lo convenció de algo, they will say, I brought my friend around. Right? I brought my friend around to help me. So, persuadí a mi amigo para que me ayude. I brought my friend around to help me. Y siempre el somebody irá ahí en el centro. La persona, nombre o la forma en que se refiera a cualquier persona. Bring somebody around. And finally, bring up. Bring up is raise a child. Bring up, raise a child, which means criar. Bring up. All right? And according to this, then we have this exercise. This comprehension exercise. Para eso tenemos